Portersburys, big and little. Hopefully we can get this onto the Little Portersbury page as well. Bertie and I here thought that we haven't done a book for a long time, have we? And some of our friends have been saying that they've been missing seeing Bertie. He's still here, I just don't get to see him quite as much at the moment. So we thought now would be a good time to read a story. I'm not sure how good Bertie's going to be because he hasn't been for his walk yet, and he's looking at the birds in the garden, aren't you? Yes, you are. So, hello. Hello. Everybody always says what a good boy you are. Now you're not going to be so good. So, we might need a little treat, Katie, for him. Because you're being a cheeky boy. You're going to sit down. He's just had his tea and he's ready for a walk. So I was using him as a bit of an experiment, really, to try how to do something. But anyway, let's try. So we've got David Walliams is our book today, and it's called The First Hippo on the Moon. If Bertie does run away, then we'll just we'll carry on, won't we? The First Hippo on the Moon. Where are you going? Coming back? Right. This is a tale of two hippos with one dream. It is to be the very first hippo on the moon. One enormously rich hippo, Hercules Wardour Franklin III, paid for a gigantic hippo space centre to be built to blast him there. And you see, I'm going to move it a bit closer so you can see. Bertie's giving me lots of kisses. Sheila didn't. This is Sheila. Yes, the other hippopotamus's name was Sheila. And one morning she announced, I want to be the first hippo on the moon. But Sheila, said her giraffe friend, you don't have a space rocket. Then we'll make one, said Keith. Yes, the giraffe's name was Keith. Us hippos like to dream big. Sheila's friends got to work building her a rocket. Tina the elephant brought back the biggest tree trunk she could find. Big tree trunk. And Joyce, the gorilla, fetched the longest vine. And Derek the ostrich was given the task of gathering the pongiest mountain of rhinoceros dung. Ugh, smelly. After many days and nights, the animals unveiled their space rocket. Well, something that looked a bit like a space rocket. A tiny bit like a space rocket. Thank you, friends. It's my very own Hippo rocket, or a Hippo Po rocket. All they need to do now is ignite the rhino dung and blast Sheila into space. But how? Try rubbing two of those spiky thingamybobs together to create a spark, instructed the hippopotamus. Well, thank you very much, dear. Okay, let's go, Sheila announced. Dream big, everyone. 3, 2, 1, blast! But before Sheila could say off, it started raining. It rained and rained and rained. It was the rainy season. It rained It didn't stop raining for 5 long months. The moment the rain stopped, Sheila began her countdown again. Are you ready? Can you count with me? 3, 2, 1. Blast off! The Hippo Po rocket shot up into the sky. Zoom! Okay, Bertie. The hippopotamus watched as Earth became smaller and smaller, and the moon became bigger and bigger. But in deep space, disaster struck. No, I wonder what's going to happen. Sheila was so busy munching her shrub sandwiches that she didn't spot what was hurtling towards her. A giant asteroid. Boom! The Hippo rocket smashed into hundreds of pieces, sending the shocked hippopotamus spinning wildly through space. She tumbled down towards the moon. To her astonishment, Sheila had landed on top of the other hippopotamuses, just as he was taking his very first hippo step, or hippo step, on the moon's surface. Excuse me? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. What on earth? What on the moon are you doing here? I wanted to be the first hippopotamus on the moon. Well, you're not. I am here, Hercules Waldorf from Franklin III. Remember that name? The name of the very first hippopotamus on the moon. Can't we both be the first hippopotamus on the moon? That's what Sheila said. That was kind, wasn't it? No, just look at yourself. You call yourself a hippopostronaut? You don't even have a hippo spacesuit or a hippo buggy. Get back in your hippo rocket and buzz off now. With a tear in her eye, Sheila trudged off to the hippo rocket. Her big dream had been crushed. As the engines roared, Hercules Wardord Franklin III bounced towards it. Stop! That's my hippo rocket! Sorry. Blast off! Seconds later, Sheila realised she didn't have a clue what or how the hippo rocket worked. So many buttons, aren't there? Roar! Entering the Earth's atmosphere, the Hippo rocket soon began burning up. Within moments, the hippopotamus's bottom was blazing like the sun. Hot! Sheila hit the Earth with a giant wallop. She lay motionless on the ground, her bountiful behind sizzling like a sausage. It's like a sausage, Bertie. Sheila! Wake up! Oh, it's sad, isn't it? She wouldn't wake up. This was the saddest day the jungle had ever seen. Then out of the silence came a sound. The distinctive sound of a bottom burp. Bottom burp. All the animals stared at each other. Who would dream of letting one go at such a sad time? longer and louder than the first. It was Sheila. The hippo-po-trump was so thunderous she woke herself up. What's that awful smell? Oh, my eyes are watering. Try and breathe through your mouth, dear. Now Sheila was famous all over the world as the very first hippopotamus on the moon. Dream big. I think she was the first one on the moon. I wonder where Hercules is. Do you think he's still on the moon? When you look out at the sky tonight, you have to see, is Hercules Franklin III still on the moon? Maybe. Oh. She never mentioned the other hippopotamus who got there first. So, whatever you do, don't tell anyone. Thanks for listening, everybody. We shall see you soon. And that was a great book, wasn't it? Take care. You say bye, Bertie. Bye. Right, now I want to see. Well, it went